talk to the crowd, work your acts into the conversation, wherever you can, don't force it. If something spontaneous happens, lean into it. Maybe that's a future joke for later. Do your 10, bring up, and then another thing the hosting teaches you is when you have to do time in between comics. Comics is killing, no time at all. Bring up the next guy, keep the room going. Comic is bombing, you have to do 2 minutes. Bring it back up, do something simple, because you gotta get everyone back up so the other comic doesn't have to dig out of the hole all the way. All these things are things you learn when you MC, and they become the things you learn when you headline or you feature, because if a joke doesn't work, do this other joke, you know it's going to pick them up because this joke faltered. And then once you're here, now you can take a risk on this joke. But then if that goes, you go left or right and you figure that shit out. But it's all about the stuff you learn from the very low level that applies to everything going forward.
Would you say it's like harder to host, or is it just a slightly different set of skills?
Oh, and it's way harder to host. Hosting, especially when you're doing like comedy clubs, hosting is as close to headlining in a comedy club as possible, because when you're hosting, people are taking drink orders and they're ordering food. When you're headlining, they're dropping checks. So the only harder than hosting is headlining, because nothing takes the funny out of people's faces than realizing how much you gotta pay at the end of the night.
Right.
Especially with 2 drink minimum, maybe more if you like you got a little sauce. Like you can be haha, oh fuck you, you're not that funny, and then it becomes a whole thing. So how do you keep the show going with those people and get involved? But you learn how to do that a little bit because you're trying to make people laugh at your dick joke while they're ordering chicken fingers. So you got to figure out how to make that. So you learn word economy because you don't want to make it too wordy because they're going to lose it. You want to do keywords. You want to do words that maybe sound funny, which is why the rule is like if you get to use words that have a hard C or K in it, that is funny and it makes people like catch attention, so they whip on it. So like those are all little things. Like if there's a version of word that leads with that letter or ends on that letter, I'm gonna use that because that's gonna be the thing that hook them on and bring them on. So if they weren't paying attention, they'll catch that. And I'm like, that's why cock is a hilarious word. Cunt is hilarious because it could. It's not being offensive. It's like I'm just trying to get people's attention in the middle of them not either giving a shit or like getting out of it because now they have to pay.